Hey everybody, just wanted to do my continued shout out to the Animal Rescue League of Boston for the holiday season. This is a great organization that does so much for homeless dogs, cats, and various other animals. Please click the link in the description down below. Donate if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Just share the link with everybody. And one of my subscribers, Jeffrey DeCristofaro, please forgive me if I butchered your name, he wanted me to shout out a few more organizations. The Asheville Humane Society, and Wolf Animal Rescue. I will be putting their links in the description below as well. This is just something I wanted to do for the Christmas season. Shout out some organizations that do a lot of good for homeless animals. I'm a big supporter of finding homes for homeless dogs, so this is just something I wanted to do for the holiday season. Check out those links below. And for those of you who've been missing the fake sponsors, today's review is sponsored by Exploding Santas. Play a prank on your kids this holiday season.
Watch it, Alan. I'm shooting.
Christmas Evil.
On Comet! On Cupid! On Donner and Blitzen! Now dash away! Dash away! Dash away all!
One of the most common tropes in Christmas horror movies is the killer Santa Claus. One of the most well-known examples would probably be Silent Night, Deadly Night, but then you also have rare exports, Deadly Games, which I just did a review on, please go check that out, proudly whoring myself out. Then there's the Christmas segment from Tales from the Crypt, both the 1972 movie and the TV series. But my absolute favorite in the killer Santa genre is Christmas Evil. Meet Harry Stadling. When he was a kid, he had a strong belief in Santa. That is until one particular Christmas Eve when he saw Mommy fucking Santa Claus. It's heavily implied that it was his dad dressed up as Santa Claus, but still, the incident kinda messed him up. Flash forward to present-day 1980. Harry has developed an unhealthy obsession with Santa Claus. Not only does he work for a toy factory, he wears Santa pajamas, he drools over Santa while watching the Thanksgiving Day parade, and he keeps an eye on the neighborhood kids. He sits on a roof with a pair of binoculars and watches the neighborhood children.
Scotty Goodrich. Good boy, Scotty.
He also writes their names down in two different books, one for good kids and one for bad kids. It's creepy. When Christmas Eve comes around, Harry gives into his Saint Nick delusions. He dresses up as Santa Claus and goes out to reward the good and punish the bad.
All right. Merry Christmas, Frank.
Folks who are fans of Christmas horror movies will see the similarities between Christmas Evil and Silent Night, Deadly Night. Both movies are about guys who experienced some kind of trauma when they were kids, then as adults they dress up as Santa Claus and go out killing people. But once you get past that similarity, these movies are very different. In Silent Night, Deadly Night, the main character Billy watches his parents get killed by someone dressed up as Santa Claus. Then he's sent to an orphanage where the nuns abuse him. When he's an adult, he's forced to dress up as a department store Santa, and he snaps and goes on a killing spree. We do see Billy's descent into madness, but Silent Night, Deadly Night is a more traditional slasher movie. Christmas Evil is usually put in the slasher category, but it's more of a psychological horror movie. Not Silence of the Lambs caliber, but a B-movie psychological horror flick. There aren't a lot of kills here. We do get some, and when they happen, they're good and bloody, but they're not the focus. This movie is all about seeing Harry's descent into Santa.
Moss Garcia throws rocks at dogs, uses profane language, Picks his nose, impure thoughts, negative body hygiene.
For me, one of the creepiest moments is when Harry puts on his Santa beard. He doesn't just put it on, he glues it on with a really strong adhesive so it won't come off. Seeing how happy Harry is as he pulls on this beard shows how far gone he is. In Silent Night, Deadly Night, Billy just snaps and goes out to kill people. In Christmas Evil, Harry is actually trying to become Santa Claus. The kills are not the scary part. It's watching Harry's obsession with becoming Santa Claus.
John Wesley, drum, Doe Ronaldson, the Red Doll.
It all starts with him watching the neighborhood kids. In Harry's mind, it's innocent enough. He's separating the good little boys and girls from the bad. But for us, watching this middle-aged guy spying on a bunch of kids gives us that feeling.
Moss? There's something in the bushes! It's a monster!
And we know that Harry has some deep psychological issues, so no matter how good his intentions are, we know he's going to do some bad things. It's kind of like Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver, Carrie from, well, Carrie, and May from, well, May. They're not technically bad people, but we know they suffer from some dark psychosis, and it's only a matter of time before they do something terrible. Harry walks that fine line between well-meaning guy and serial killer. With this Santa Claus delusion, one minute he's giving a bunch of toys to a children's hospital.
You'd better get some of the staff. I'll wait here.
The next minute, he's stabbing someone in the eye.
I have something for you.
I have superlative taste.
That unbalance makes innocent moments much darker. There's this one scene where Harry is pulled off the streets and brought into a Christmas party. He's a big hit. He dances around with the kids and some of the other party guests. Seems harmless enough, but this all happened right after he killed a group of people. It's that element you usually see in serial killer movies that puts me on edge, when you see some nutjob acting like a normal person, but we know what they're really like.
But if you're bad boys and girls, and I'll bring you something horrible.
The final act has that element of schlock that I can't help but love. Everyone in the city is panicking because of the murders, and now everyone is afraid of Santa. We get an homage to classic horror. An angry mob is marching down the street holding torches like in classic Universal monster movies. They're going after Harry like he was the Frankenstein monster. All this leads to a goofy ending that kinda works. It's one of those, well, that happened kind of endings. But you warm up to it quickly. And in a strange way, it's the best ending for this movie. Christmas Evil never gets the same respect as Black Christmas or Silent Night, Deadly Night. I think it deserves to be up there with the greats. Good, creepy holiday fun. And with that, let's get to the Grindhouse rankings. We've got a body count of 4. The kills consist of eye stabbings, axes to the head, and good old-fashioned throat slashings. There is some nudity, but it's mostly breast from a smut magazine. The movie has a creepy Christmas atmosphere. It's just right for the holiday season. Harry's Santa psychosis makes this movie creepy. Watching how obsessed he is with becoming Santa mixed with his unstable mind makes him unpredictable. We don't know if he's going to give someone a gift or slit their throat. There's a good mix of creepy and campy. It has that B-movie fun, but also elements of psychological horror. The ending is silly, but it works. All this makes for a damn good Christmas horror flick. I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 5. For me, this is one of the best Killer Santa movies. It has the right amount of Christmas fun and Christmas horror. As always, I want to thank everyone for watching and supporting my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like what I do here, or give it a thumbs down if you don't like what I do here. Leave a comment down below. What's your favorite Killer Santa movie? And please go visit the different animal rescue sites linked down below. This is the Maniac, here to remind you that the Grindhouse will never die. On Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen, and whatever the hell the other names are. I know Rudolph's one of them. And Madonna, I think.